Let me show you how to type a half open, half closed interval on canvas, such as the interval from -infinity to 5, where the 5 endpoint is a closed endpoint. So on the -infinity side, I need parentheses, and on the 5, I need a bracket. All right, so on canvas, if I need to type an equation, I need to use this key right here where it says insert math equation. It looks like square root of x. I need that because I don't have a symbol for infinity on the regular keyboard, so I need that. All right, so I press on that. When I press on that, a dialog box like this appears, and I can type into this space. I can use the various symbols up here. If I need a binomial coefficient or binomial symbol, I use this. If I need a fraction, I use this fraction, a superscript, a subscript, etc. So a lot of helpful things. If I need my, the last tab here that says miscellaneous, it has all the different symbols, extra symbols, the 4 suits of chords, the infinity symbols right here. So later on I will need it. Anyway, so right now I'm gonna type the interval. The interval starts with parentheses. So that looks good. So I'm just going to type parentheses, shift, parentheses. And this is the problem. On this format on Canvas, they try to be helpful. So whenever you open parentheses, they close it also. So if I start to type, I type negative. And I insert the infinity symbol. It's still parentheses, comma 5, it's still parentheses. And let's say that I use my arrow key to move over. I'm gonna use this arrow key to move over. So I'm to the right of that parenthesis, and I'm gonna back up over it. Okay, so I'm gonna use the backup key right here. I'm gonna back up over it and watch. I try to back up over it, it'll highlight the whole pair of parentheses. And if I actually back up, I'll lose the whole thing. So when I open parentheses, it shift parentheses, it'll open the whole thing. If I try to go over here and try to back up over just one of the parentheses, it doesn't work. It actually backs up over the whole thing. So there's no easy way of writing a half open, half closed interval. There are 2 solutions. One solution is to write the parentheses and the bracket outside of the math editor. So I'm going to type shift parentheses. I do that before I go into the math editor. And I type my minus infinity, negative infinity, comma 5, comma space 5. I insert equation using the blue button down here. And now I type my bracket. That way I don't open and close any parentheses or brackets inside of the math equation, so it won't try to complete it for me. That's one way. The second way is this. You're inside the math editor, but I'm gonna see this thing on top that says switch view to advanced. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna click on that and I get on an advanced view. Parentheses. And because I'm an advanced person, Canvas is not gonna try to help me. So it's not gonna automatically open, not automatically close parentheses for me. So I type as normal, minus. Then I look for infinity up here, and here's infinity. And see if I click on that, see what happens on the screen here. Where I type, it doesn't show the infinity symbol, it shows some coding. And that's latex code, which is a code that people use to tell computers how to display. Okay. Whereas the actual display, you can see is down at the bottom of the blue window. Right, so I have negative infinity, comma, and you see how the preview moves along. 5, and I close my bracket. Click insert equation. I click insert equation, and there it is. So that's two different ways of typing and half open, half closed interval on Canvas. One way is to type the parentheses and bracket outside of the equation editor so it won't try to help you by automatically closing things. And the second way is to do it advanced mode, which is another way for it to stop trying to help you by automatically opening and closing things.